Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Tosin with me. We've just beaten Chelsea 1-0, 4-2, and we're going to Wembley, bro.
Wembley. Let me just do a Havertz.
Oh, the ultimate, is that the ultimate level of disrespect? He's an ex-Chelsea player, won in the Champions League. He comes on and scores. Listen, we was going to win if it ended up in 0-0, but he goes and scores a winner, then goes and kisses and points to the badge.
Bro, it had to be him. I love that he kissed the badge. I absolutely love it. Because you know how Chelsea fans are going to do now. Wow, we came to the Emirates. We matched them player for player. We kept it 0-0. They only needed a last minute, 97th minute. And they're going to somehow turn this into a moral victory like they did the 1-1 draw.
Can they? Because only one team goes to the final.
Yeah, and it wasn't them.
That is the be-all and end-all of that. I mean, Havertz, we'll start there then. Havertz coming on, doing that. Art Schoonely, does he start for you on the weekend? Does he start for you in the final? We're big Gyökeres fans, and we stuck by him, and rightly so. But when a man comes on and does that, he's still got to score the goal. The ball obviously got played to him. He's still got to go around and keep him slot it in.
Confident.
So I'll give him credit for that. So do you start him first on the weekend, and then who starts in the final?
I can't lie. I think he's been trained to be the regular starter. I think it's clear. I would be surprised if he doesn't start against Sunderland at home. And in terms of looking at the final, it's looking scary for Gyökeres and Jesus, because if this guy's able to stay fit and we manage his minutes properly, most likely he's going to start.
Let's talk about some of the players then today, because it felt like a game that we kept going back and forth. And I was actually on your side when it comes to, is it the manager that's setting the team out like this, or is it more the players not having the quality to make some of the passes that we saw? Some passes were sloppy in the first half especially. So is it more that the manager's being risk avert, and obviously he's not making the passes, but that we see every time Arsenal play that it's not free flowing, it's not aggressive, it's none of that. It seems like he's being a bit cautious. But is that more from the manager than the players, you think? Was it more manager than players when it comes to nerves and how we play today?
I can't lie, you guys kind of started to turn my head a bit when you said, it can't be the man, it's the players, they're nervous. I think it's a bit of both because I don't know what Arsenal people watch when they watch Arsenal, but I see a team that's full of ballers. Like Declan Rice, I've seen him. He can drive through midfield. He can ping a pass. He can play passes between the lines. Zubimendi, I watched him for Spain against England in the Euros
final. Yeah,
the guy he came on for Rodri. Spain looked better. Passing from deep is mad. Timber, great dribbler. Calafiori, a baller. Obviously, he didn't play. There's technical ballers all over the team. So for me, I find it odd when I see us playing a way where we're struggling to string like 6 passes together. Like,
but do you understand the stakes are higher? Like the press. Higher. Chelsea started with a good press. I know. Do you know what? I didn't actually take that from when we were sitting together watching the game, that you're actually just overly rating our players and saying we go and do what you do.
Yeah, because the thing is, I've watched us when we went to Stamford Bridge. We beat them 3-2, but I felt like for our dominance we should have won by more. Yeah. And when we drew 1-1 as well, I'm like, okay, yes, they've got a game plan. Yes, they're playing well, but guys, Caicedo's not better than Rice. Enzo's not better than. He's not better than like an Erdogan. These guys are not better than us. Why? What's going on? So that's what I'm asking for. And if people say it's negative, it's negative. But I have standards. I have standards for the team, and I think these guys are quality players. I just want to see them show that more in the big games.
So when it comes to the final, do you have that same energy? You saying, we're better than Newcastle, we're better than City, or is that a different conversation? Because the final is going to be. The stakes are even higher, so no matter how good the quality of what we have in this team, which I think me and you both back to a high level, a final might put in the balance of like the feelings of the nerves and whatnot. And also the City, you can't really disrespect City and Newcastle, they're still good, they're good sides.
Yeah, of course. I think probably the positive I'll take from tonight is I like the players. I like how the players' focus was on winning. And I think that's what it's going to be like in the final, because we remember the FA Cup final 2005. That team, of course, the Invincibles team, the next season after, we finished second. It's still a great swashbuckling team. Went to the FA Cup final, we stunk out the joint. United probably deserved to win, but we won it on penalties. I want to win. I want to win.
Does it matter who you have? Are you looking at City or are you looking at Newcastle?
I'd rather Newcastle, because City, as much as they haven't been great this season, they got the know-how, man. And I feel like that's so key, especially when you get to a final. Just that confidence. Hey, we've been here before. We know what the drill is.
Newcastle also won a trophy recently as well. And on top of that, the end they'll bring the City down with them. Man City might not even bring a lot of fans because they keep telling me they're tired of coming to Wembley. So does that change anything for you? Or are you saying no? Is it
flex? Nah, I'd rather play Newcastle than Man City. I think, and I don't know what it is. I feel like when Arsenal play top 6 teams like a Chelsea or a City or Liverpool, I don't know. I feel like there's a bit of inhibition in the way we play, like a bit risk averse. But I feel like whereas if we're playing like a Newcastle or something, we kind of maybe take the handbrake off a little bit. So I'd rather play Newcastle.
Can you tell me, which I know a lot of fans have been discussing this, that you get the early trophy and it's momentum. Can you tell me what you think it does for Arsenal if they go on and win that final on March 22nd?
Oh, massive, man. It's like a huge relief. It gets a monkey off your shoulder, bro, because these, whether we like it or not, and as much as I can criticize the manager, these players are nervous. They haven't won it. They just need to experience that feeling of, I don't know, it's like your rite of passage, you know, like, it's like when you get married and then you got your wife. It's just that, you know what it is, isn't it? They just need that.
Yeah, you need it.
And then you come out the next day with the ring on. It's like you feel like the man. It's just like, bro, that's what they need, man. Just win the trophy, and I think it sets us up for a great end to the season where we can win 2, maybe 3 trophies.
Travelling to away games has never been easier, especially with Rocket Mobile.
Unlimited data, unlimited everything in the UK. When you leave the UK, it's 20 gig of roaming data. Life is very easy.
£16 a month, no hassle.
How you doing?
You're doing all right. And this is what you get in Europe.
Hello. Tony Ellis!
Come on, like,
Thank you so much. You're the man.